What is up? If you're watching this, that means you got another day. It has been 2 years, guys. 2 years-ish since I've uploaded the last video. Let's get caught up and let's drop you right into the craziness that's happening right now. But just as an added twist, you're not gonna be the only ones getting a news update. I'm about to FaceTime somebody that I've never met in my entire life. We met over the internet. Her name is Isabella. And then she's gonna listen in and watch right here on FaceTime and maybe even comment while we shoot this video, just because why not? Miss Isabella.
Hi.
This is gonna be something different from what anyone has done. Are you ready?
Yes.
Isabella's gonna join the audience with the rest of you guys. Where I'm gonna catch you up with what happened, what's happening now, and what's next. Okay, so here's a breakdown of what you guys have missed. Why did I take a break for like 2 years? Well, creative burnout. I had to do YouTube videos for the car shop. I had to do some stuff for Longtail Rally. I was doing sponsor posts. I was doing my own. It was leading to like 3, 4, 5 YouTube videos a week plus TikToks and everything else. And I just ran out of ideas. I had to take a break. I bought a supercar. It breaks like crazy. It has cost me way more money than I expected. Like picture like an astronomical amount and then times it by 100. We can go into the cost breakdown of this car because it still is the world's cheapest supercar. And I'd love to kind of give you guys some insight on what it costs to actually maintain it. But more on that later. I had a little bit of health scare. The doctors tested some biopsies in my throat. They thought that it might be precancerous and that freaked me out. That was like right around the time that I was supposed to buy this. Decided to pull the trigger on the supercar anyway, but at the same time trying to figure out what was going on. The good news is I figured out what's wrong with both this car and my throat at the same time in the last couple weeks. We have to wrap my stomach around my throat with surgery. It required 4 robots to assist and it's gonna be sometime in the future. The Air Force is not making it easy at all to do this. Managed to get lunch with the creator of the R8. I had a whole hour with him to ask all the questions I want. He told me this car will last forever, so I plan to keep it forever. I did a favor for Tyga. That was random side quest. I snuck my car into a NASA rocket pad and I shot it at my old Air Force base in the exact same spot where the Air Force sent me an email telling me that it was not possible for an airman to ever own a supercar. Well, 2 days ago, me and my friend who works for Forbes did an interview with the CEO of Lamborghini, and we got to ask him if there are any more V10s coming down the pipeline. Unfortunately not. We released a Spotify song, made the cover. It was with Catastrophic. It's the soundtrack of Origins. Go check it out. I got pulled over in a James Bond car in Idaho going fast. Like really fast, like whatever you think fast is, like faster than that. I did get paid really well to take that Aston Martin from California to Montana. Unfortunately, all the money or most of it that I got paid, I had to put towards lawyer fees. It was an expensive ticket, guys. Follow the speed limit in Idaho. I flew to Tokyo. I got to meet the CEO of Liberty Walk. I got to ride on a private jet, except I brought a Lunchable and I wore pajamas because PJ is on a PJ. I did a favor for a friend and it turns out that he has Taylor Swift box seats, so I get to see Taylor Swift this year. That was probably the highlight, barely topped by the Coldplay show that I saw. I saw the Hunatron before Ken Block passed away, got a special trip to Utah through Longtail Rally, go meet with his family at Hoonigan HQ. Finally, I dumped a tremendous amount of house paint on my car and I pissed off the entire internet while doing it. And we're not done with this. We have more plans for how to make this even more obnoxious before we rip it all off and put a proper wrap on it and make it look really cool. Still with us, Isabella.
Yeah.
Who is hearing all this for the first time. I feel bad. I'll ask her more questions about her once we're done recording. Don't worry, guys. What's happening now? I turned 30 this year and I'm really frustrated with where I'm at. I feel like there's more gas in the tank. Like there's more that I should be doing. Even though I feel like I'm doing as much as I can, I feel like I need to be on a bigger playing field. What's the next move? I have a couple ideas in my head on what direction I want to go, whether it be acting. I'm really leaning towards public speaking. I could also be Taylor Swift personal photographer. The world is still an open canvas, but the tricky thing is that now I'm not a teenager or a 20-year-old experimenting with infinite time. I'm 3 decades deep, eliminated a lot of things that I can't pursue. Like, let's be honest, at this point, I'm not gonna end up in the NFL. And I love the quote that you can do anything you want, you just can't do everything. So I'm at that stage where I have to start crossing things off and figuring out exactly what I wanna do. And honestly, it's a combination of excitement, but also frustrating because I don't wanna start anything for fear that I might go too far down the path of the wrong thing. There's a really good analogy that I saw on TikTok where somebody said, do you feel like people don't see your potential? They might not recognize all the talent that you have or the things that you can bring to the table. And you see people with less experience and less talent getting the opportunities that you want. It's like you have an F1 engine inside of you, but on the outside, you just look like a basic Honda Civic and you're just waiting to let all that power out. You just need the right opportunity. You just need someone to say, yes, can you please be Taylor Swift's personal photographer? The caveat there is that you have nothing to show for it. You might know you have all that inside of you, but the people looking from the outside in don't. Kind of why why I'm doing these videos again is to document this process of me figuring out what's next, because I know I'm not the only one that's trying to figure out what the next step is, whether you're in your teenage years or 20s or 30s or beyond. There's always a next step. There's always something you can pursue. You just have to decide what that's gonna be. The mission. I eliminated my Instagram bio and I put in one now that I came up with the idea in my church sanctuary at Mosaic while Lewis Howes was speaking, and it just came to me. And that was to live the best story and then to teach others to do the same, which means that my videos are gonna be a little bit different from what they have been in the past. Now, I've documented some cool things. We've done some fun stuff. I've taught some things, but I wanna make sure every video I upload from this point forward teaches you guys exactly how I did that thing. If we go pull off something crazy, it doesn't mean that you're gonna pull off that exact same crazy thing, but you might be able to do something like it. That means as I document the video, I'm gonna tell you exactly how I do it. I'm gonna tell the names of the people that helped me get there, how to get in touch with them if they're okay with it, spell it out so that way there's no secrets, because the only people that care about cool stuff you put on Instagram is your mom and like 2 of your best friends. I'm done with, oh, posting this cool thing that we did to show you what I'm doing and what you're not, and instead I'm gonna say, okay, if we interviewed the CEO of Lamborghini this week, how did we do it? Who are the people I had to connect with? Did it just fall in my lap? Was it luck? Was it the right timing? Or was it just constant email barrages to different places? I wanna spell it all out for you guys. What's next? The last thing, what's next? I'm not gonna go on an episode schedule. We're not gonna do every Tuesday and Thursday like I've done in the past. I don't wanna have to force something if there's not something there. If I upload a video, it means something crazy has happened or there's something really cool that I wanna teach you guys and it's worth watching. So I'm gonna put time and energy into editing each video in a way that's fun to watch and entertaining. I'm not gonna do many talking head videos like this. Tomorrow we drag race with the NHRA and some Camaros. That might be the next episode. But if I can't teach you guys anything, then it might be something else this weekend. I've got something in store every week. It's just a matter of whether or not it's worth documenting it for you guys. Oh wait, there you go, bye. I'll just catch you at the next episode. Peace. I might lie to you just to get through the night with you. Hope that's alright. No, you lie to me. It's only right.